G'day everybody, Tonia Reeves, Australia's Cowgirl medium, coming at you from hometown today. How have you all been? I hope you've had an awesome week. It's been really busy here and I can't believe March is flying out the door, which is pretty cool. But anyway, that's how it rolls. So welcome to the show, whether you're a regular and watch all the time or you're new to the show tonight. Thank you for tuning in and we really appreciate it here at the radio station. So honoured to be here. This is part of my service to spirit. I really love delivering readings here on the radio show. We always get to connect with the best audience. So thank you all for your support and your messages and support of all of our pages. And, you know, it's the support of people like yourself that really makes a difference to us in small business. And we all are very grateful for that support. And I just wanted to give a shout out to you guys because, you know, sometimes it's people look at, you know, what we do and how we showcase our work and they can tend to forget that without you, the audience, you know, we wouldn't be where we are today. And I know for me, lately I've been feeling really grateful for my supporters and followers that really, you know, give you that bit of a boost and they, you know, show that appreciation. And I just wanted to show that appreciation back and say from here in Australia, thank you for your support. And, you know, it's been a lot of fun. I can't remember how many years I've been doing A1R now for. I think it's a few. Dave might know that, but we'll guess, say 3, might be more. But anyway, time flies when you're having fun and it's a great way to connect and get some guidance from some really amazing psychics and mediums and astrologists. You've got everything here on the radio show. Like the variation of the broadcasters are amazing. And I often, when I get a chance, I, you know, flick on and have a little listen to whose shows are on and what they're sharing. And you can always learn something from each and every one of them. So I'm just, you know, shouting out the gratitude this week and saying thank you to you guys as well as to all the others that have shows here on A1R because, you know, we appreciate you all. And, yeah, I think it's nice to do that. So I know I've had that on my page recently. I said, you know, supporting small business, just leaving a review, you know, here in Australia, like Google review, which maybe overseas as well, I'm not sure. They're the little things that really help when people are running a small business or, you know, as like myself, an owner-operator, you're very much on your own with all that you do, but it's the support of others around you and your clients that really make our day and make, you know, for us, give us that little bit of a boost is to get that feedback. So I just, you know, I think that we all, you know, I make sure I do that myself. If I go somewhere out for dinner that's really nice or go and visit a place, if I'm touring somewhere, I always try and take time to leave a review to say, this is great, you know, list the aspects that you've enjoyed because we all look up for reviews to be able to utilise a service. And for small business, it is the heart and soul is to get the feedback. So, you know, it's really cool to just take time out to do that. It's something we often forget about, but I'm just here reminding you from, you know, just to say, okay, let's, you know, give a little bit back. So, yeah, you know, and I love doing that because I think it's important that we're all connected, you know, like you support others, they support you. It's just how it rolls. All right, my first read today, Marie in Harts Grove, Ohio. Marie, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good. This is not the first time you've called into the show? Have you had a few readings here on the radio? Because I felt like you feel familiar, not necessarily with me.
Yes, I've had one reading before.
Cool. Because I just felt like, you know the drill here. You know, when you jumped on, I'm like, oh, this lady's, it's like spirit of show me. You know what's happening around here. I love it.
Right.
All right, Marie, is there anything specific you want me to focus on or connect to those in spirit? What would you like today?
Yes, I would really like to know about myself, about my health.
Okay.
If you know anything about my health.
All right. Let me see. So there's a couple of things going on around your health. One of them, and I feel like it's one of your ancestors stepping in here. Now, one side of the family you're not sure of the history of, is that correct? Because this person's Yeah. This person's showing me there's something that is hereditary and possibly you haven't had access to that. So there is something that's carried on down the line. And with that, they're not showing me specifically what it is, but it is a bit of a weakness or a predisposition is what it's a lady. So I feel like it's something that's been handed down through the women. And it's like, okay, I'm just seeing what she's showing me. Yeah, there is a predisposition that you're maybe not fully aware of, or, they might not be unsure going back in the lineage, but there's something about with this, there's been a blessing through it. So I know, like, we don't want to be not healthy and have things happen to us, but it's like you've been pulled back to address your health, not just for you personally, but there's some growth with that. So can I ask, I'm just trying to get what she's showing me. It's like your sole purpose is around your health aspect and you recovering from this. And I feel like what she's showing me, it's something that is underlying that you're not going to necessarily get rid of, but you are going to rise through this and it will be easily controlled. And it's almost like, I feel like what she's showing me is you ain't going to die of this. So it's like this is something you'll live with, but it ain't going to get you is what she's showing me. She's a bit of a character, I have to say. And, I feel like we're like grandmother, but, a bit of a wise woman. And she's also showing me that you're the same. Okay. So you have a lot of wisdom. And I want you to start listening to that because there's something around your body, your body's trying to communicate with you, but you might not be quite listening. So this is around what feels right for you. And I do feel like I want to go a little bit into the holistic side of things being the answer here, not specifically, I know Western medicine is great and it's got its purpose, but for you there's some aspect of, like there's an aspect of healing that comes back to more of a natural way of doing things rather than, just the medication, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay. That sounds really good. Yep. Thank you. I like that part.
Yeah. So, and I feel like that if you were to explore that with the right person, even what she's showing me, there's something around, I don't know whether you've had a hair strand test or, because she's showing me hair, there's something where if you did a test, you're going to find things out. So it might be, and look, I'm no medical person, so I'm just going by what she's showing me.
Right.
But I feel like there's aspects of minerals and things that you're missing that will help you. Because I feel like it's going to help with, I've got more energy and I'm feeling a little bit less foggy in the brain is what I want to say.
Right. Yes, because I'm like going through changes right now. My whole body is in my mind and everything, what I'm thinking. And, my soul searching is different now. And I'm in a different place and I'm trying to understand it myself. And it's really unbelievable.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And absolutely. And
I
that's
don't know
where coming back to
me, but I know somebody is with me, but I don't know who it is. I have no idea.
Well, I feel like I want to go a couple of generations. I almost feel like I don't feel like you've met this woman. So, to me, I want to go to like not, but I do feel like I'm on the woman's side. So I feel like this is connection to mum. But it's like what she's showing me, she hasn't met you in life, but she's handing down this information. And we often forget our ancestors or where we came from, and that's our DNA. But I feel like she's
that's what
very
I mean.
strongly
that's what
around.
I'm doing right now. I'm searching that.
Yep. Love
that's the weird part. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like it's a few generations back,
Beautiful. And I love that. That's just confirmation. Like you. And, I often say that what you sense deep down is 100% correct for you. And sometimes we doubt it because it's not somebody external saying, oh, by the way, this is who it is. So it's like, and this connection will only get stronger. So it's almost like with connecting with her today, you'll find now that you just acknowledge, we don't necessarily need to know where they fit or their name or, they're not worried about all those little human things that we attach to it. But now that you've connected with her, she will help you. And it's like this journey of your health, it will evolve.
That's what I
like
believe.
you're going to learn a lot.
More, right. I don't think it's all like the medicines and all that. It's me healing myself, and I feel like I'm being healed by healers. I can't explain it. It's really weird.
Yeah, that's
it's
cool.
a different kind of feeling that I'm having.
Yeah, and I understand it seems weird. Like I get it because I'm in that Yeah, you're not weird. That's pretty normal for me. So you're sharing it with the right, the right crowd here.
Well, here, I will tell you this. It would be my great grandma that came from Mexico. She was a Mayan Indian, and she was a healer. You know,
Beautiful.
and I have a feeling she's around me a lot lately. I don't know why, but I do. And I think she's helping healing me, if that makes sense. I feel like she's helping me by me,
Absolutely.
Healing. I can't explain it. They found out I have a mass on my lung. And I know I don't need medicine, but I think I think what you're saying is completely right. Completely. About the healing process, and it's going to be something I'm going to have. But it's not bad. It's not cancer. It's nothing like that. But it's something I'm going to have to deal with. And I will be able to deal with it.
And, we can... I'm a real believer in what the body creates, it can uncreate. And I've witnessed that myself in having a diagnosis and then having it, like, oh, we need to do something, then doing that self-healing and go back and they've said, oh, it's not there anymore.
Right, exactly. Yep, that's what I think is going on, because I went in for my heart.
Absolutely, and you're going to share that. This is part of your story. So can you record that? Because it's really important. What you're going through, you'll help others with.
Yes, I do. I believe that. Yeah, I believe everything you're saying. Oh, that means so much to me. Thank you.
No, my pleasure. I'm out of time. I have to say goodbye. But, yeah, keep the faith. You've got this, and really connect in with that, because it's quite powerful what the healing. And keep me posted. I'd love to hear how you go.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate everything. Thank you. You have a good evening.
You too, my dear. Take care. Bye, everybody. Thank you for listening. Tonia Reeves, Australia's Cowgirl Medium. Woo!